Hello everyone, welcome to the Plan With Me June video. This month's theme will be donuts. I'm starting off with my quote page and I'm just drawing a little donut in the top of the quote, and it is, "Do not let anyone tell you you are less than incredible." A little pun there. And this page took me about 12 minutes to do. Next up is our cover page, and I'm just cutting it out, making it a little Dutch door, and I will be drawing donuts on the side. Make it fun with our June heading and the donuts that I'm drawing. A little fun fact about donuts: the Dutch are credited with bringing them to America in the mid-19th century, before the Revolutionary War. But they were fried pastries and they didn't have a hole in them, so it's not the donuts that we know of today. And the Dutch used to call them williekoeks. I use our watercolor, so I'm just using water to make the color come out a little bit more. And the cover page took me about 30 minutes to do. And next up is my brain dump area, which is just an area I can write whatever thoughts are on my mind. A nice little area for that. And I do apologize for how the light is. And it took me about 9 minutes to do to make it look very pretty. On the next page is my monthly log, and I'm making an icing effect on the top. The monthly log will have 3 categories: one for university, one for personal stuff, and one for public funny holidays, which will be fun to fill out in, and this page took me 10 minutes to do. I did end up changing the angle from which I was filming, and on this page I'm doing my calendar for the month. Another fun fact about donuts: Hanson Gregory, a 19th century New England ship captain, says he invented the first hole in the donuts. His mother, Elizabeth Gregory, used to make donuts for her sons and his crewmates for their voyages. will be using the blue space as important days and the pink space for birthdays. And beneath the donut that I drew will be my goals for the month. And this page took me about 43 minutes to complete. On this page, I will be doing a water and coffee log, which I will be using a highlighter to fill in vertically as the days of the month go by. Another little fun fact about donuts is that donuts and coffee were served to the soldiers in World War One that were fighting in the trenches of French, the American soldiers, because it was to remind them of home. On this page will be my affirmations for the month of June, which will be nice having them there because I will see them every day as I fill in my water and coffee log. So it's a little nice reminder of I did decide to go back and fill up the numbers for the water and coffee log. It took me 33 minutes to fill in the water and coffee log and 20 minutes for the affirmations. On this page is just the things that make me happy page, which will have 12 doodles in 12 blocks that I'm going to draw out of things that make me happy. I'm just drawing out the lines of where I'm going to write the titles in and where the doodles are going to go for what makes me happy. And the first one is music and gymming, and then my family, as well as arts and crafts, coffee, time spent with friends, nails, nail polish and stuff like that, and then the mountain, the lab work, sweets, who doesn't make sweets happy, animals, and books is the final one. This page took me 20 minutes to do. And next up is my skincare routine that I'm going to do, which took a while to do because I'm adding donuts on the back. The skincare routine has 4 categories, which is every morning, every night, and then Sunday nights, which is a little bit more stuff than that I usually do every night, and then after gym. This page took me about 34 minutes to complete, which does take a while, but it did come out looking very, very nice in the end. And on this next page is my winter bucket list, and on the other page will be my playlist. It's a winter bucket list because I live in South Africa and we are going into the winter seasons. So I thought it would be a fun thing to add because I've never added a bucket list in a bullet journal before. The donut rings each present another bucket list thing to complete. I feel like that's very obvious. And in total, both of these pages took me about 23 minutes to complete. I'm just making the playlist where I will be adding the songs of the month that I like the most. And then the bucket list: drink hot cocoa, learn to make wood fire, get warm socks, make s'mores, go for walks with coffee, and go to the mountain if it perhaps snows this year. And on the next two pages will be everything to do with my university work, with the first thing being the tests and then a study tracker, which I will be doing horizontally, filling them in every day of the month that I'm supposed to study and how long I did study. And on this side will be my homework tracker, which I will be able to write down the tasks for the modules and if I did submit them and when they are due. These pages took me about 17 minutes to do. And on this page will be my second quote page for the month, which is "Do not stress, just do your best," which is a fun little thing to have there. And on the other page will be my TikTok ideas as well as YouTube video ideas. These pages took me about 13 minutes to do. On this next page will be my fitness tracker. I apologize for the light. I did not realize how bright it was. The fitness tracker will have my measurements that I will take once a week, as well as my average weight for the week. Another fun little fact: if a person added one donut to their diet every day, they will gain about 1 pound for every 10 days, which is very interesting to keep note of. And on the next page will be a sleep tracker as well as a step tracker, which will work the same way as the coffee and water logs will work, except I didn't fill it in with a lot of numbers on this side because it looks neater this way. It took me about 20 minutes to do both of these pages. Up next is my mood tracker, which was very fun to do, these 2 pages. I just drew a bunch of circles with my key of the emotions I want to keep track of and filled them in with a black pen where the donuts, the colors is going to come in. And I took a brown pencil to fill in the outer side of the donut to make it look more donutty. Another interesting little donut fact: the police donut stereotype comes from the 1940s as well as the 1950s, where the donut shops were the only companies open in the graveyard shift. So police got donuts a lot easier in the mornings when they were hungry, either starting or finishing their work. The mood tracker took me about 27 minutes to complete. It was very, very fun filling it out, I have to say that. And the emotions I want to keep track of is my angry, sad, happy, excited, anxious, productive, and lazy. And the last dark blue will be the days I forgot to fill in. The next 2 pages is a habit tracker and a cleaning tracker. The habit tracker will have 12 habits that I want to keep track of. And the cleaning tracker will have a weekly and daily section. Another funny little donut fact: the French used to call their donuts pete nonna, which means nun's fart. I really hope I'm pronouncing that pete nonna right, because I listened to it a lot on Google Translate and it still doesn't sound right to me. I feel like Joey in that one episode of Friends where Phoebe was trying to teach him French. The habit tracker took me 35 minutes to complete, and the cleaning tracker took me 21 minutes to complete. Up next would be my food logs, which is just a place where I can write down everything that I ate in that day. There are 4 of these pages, which are just every day written out. Just a place every day where I can write down what I ate. And the notes on the bottom is for, oh, this food made me feel like this on this day. Just nice way of keeping track of everything. In total, the food logs took me 21 minutes to do. On the next page is my gratitude log, which I will be writing something that I'm grateful for every day of the month. It took me 4 minutes to do. And on the next 2 pages, I will be doing my ideal week, where I will be writing out how I wish my week to go, more or less. And the last little interesting donut fact for this video: Adolf Levitt, a Russian immigrant, invented the first automatic donut machine in the 1920s. And I'm just drawing a bob where the time of the days will be the PM and AM, from when I wake up till when I go to sleep, and when more or less I would like the times to take place of when I want to do certain things. And this page took me about 31 minutes, and it came out looking very nice. And yeah. Up next is a what I learned in the month page, where I'm just going to write down interesting things that I learned during the month that I find interesting. And on the other page will be my monthly favorites, and I'm very excited to fill that in. I did not have patience though for waiting to dry it when I fill in with the pen the title of the page, and it bled a little bit. And finally is our first weekly spread, which I'm making a little Dutch door where Monday till Thursday will be on the one side, and then Friday till Sunday will be on the other side, and a few donuts on the side of the Dutch doors. And then I'm just drawing a block where I will be writing down my monthly goals. It is the 22nd week of the year, and the 31st till the 6th is this week. And on the other side, I have my do not give your past the power to define your future quote and a to-do list. And this page took me 27 minutes to do, but it was very fun to do. And now time for the final flip through. This was a very fun month to do, a lot of new layouts that I haven't done before, and I hope you enjoyed the plan with me. If you liked this video, please do like the video and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment, and I hope you have a very lovely day.